It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had gone into hiding. Somehow, he'd managed to transform a long-forgotten temple into the thriving center of his spice operation, and it's there where we'll find him. The jungle, too thick to drive through, forced us to walk the long distance to our target. We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed on. For the temple was more than just Rajan's hideout. It was also home to the Clockwerek Heart. A pump so strong and tireless, it could increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but awful for the rest of the world. Hope he's not counting on that heart too much, because tonight, it comes home with me.
It was nice of you guys to let me join you on this Clockwerek Heart mission. It was no big deal, Frederick. We also wanted to thank you for not having us get into trouble back at the party. Well, like I said, Sly, you're my friend. I may be a detective for Interpol, but I'm still loyal to the Cooper gang. You're a real good pal, Frederick. Thanks. Yes, we're very grateful for Frederick, but now, Sly, I think you should go take some recon photos of where the heart is located. You're right, Bentley. We gotta get to work. Be careful, Sly. The jungle seems mighty dangerous. Looks like that's where I need to be. Good thing I got my paraglider so early.
Sneak into the temple and take some recon photos so I can assess the situation. Just be careful. If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from here. According to my map of the area, there should be a hidden passage into the temple behind that waterfall.
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door any day.
Was Sly being sarcastic, Uncle Frederick? No, Alyssa. He was just kidding. What he meant by any day is that he can go in about now. And that time was any day he decided. Oh, I see. So Sly entered the hidden passageway behind the waterfall. As he made it inside, Bentley said,
Bingo, you found the spice growing facility. Now, from what I know of photosynthesis, all the expensive equipment should be found at the top of this roof. That access tube should get you up there.
All right, I'll head for the top.
Hope those monkeys know how to swim. Yes, this is where Rajan grows the illegal spice plants. The more plants he grew, the more he used to have them grinded into spice powder. And that spice is so illegal because it's strong enough to control animal behavior. And Sly was concerned why the Claw Gang would want to ship that bad spice all over the world.
Here we go. Time for a few recon photos. Looks like half of the heart is being used to super irrigate the spice plants. There's the entrance to this level, only I can't figure out how to get in here from the temple's exterior. That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended. Check it out! Rajan's carrying half the Clockwerek heart on that stick. Bring those photos back to the safe house. We'll really need to think about this one. The Clockwerk Heart is under some steep security. Heck, Rajan is carrying half of it at all times. To get at the goods, I'll need to gather some more information. Sly will plant a bug in Rajan's office, while I lift the spice operation blueprints off the Spice Lord while he makes his rounds. Unfortunately, while we're collecting intelligence on him, he'll be collecting data on us with an elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out, or he'll be able to intercept all of our communications.
Wow, this looks like some serious work you guys better do now. We'll get right on it, Frederick. I'll get started on bugging Rajan's office.
Sly, the insect in that pool is a rare Indian water bug. If you can carry it into Rajan's office, its wings will transmit local sound waves at a frequency I can monitor.
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
It is an elegant plan, I agree. Now pay attention. That water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local guards.
Looks like there's a few pools along the way to Rajan's office. A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
Well, little guy, looks like I'll be giving you a ride. Hop on, and I'll make sure you remain wet. Okay, bath time's over. Get on. Shh! Keep quiet!
Excellent! I've already tuned in to the bug's wing vibrations. I'm a genius!
You sure are, Bentley. And check out this office. Looks pretty fancy, doesn't it? Yes, it's kind of unusual to have a fancy office in a temple in the jungle. Right. So what's your status so far?
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the Clockwerk Heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Unfortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
Well, that's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
Okay, he's out. Now's my chance to get one of those blueprints. Uh-oh, better hide. What was that? Did someone just stole one of my blueprints? Okay, gotta lure him to the next melon and steal another one of his blueprints. Here's my chance again. Oh, gotta put this guy to sleep first so he won't notice. What is happening?
What? The blueprints! They have been stolen!
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
Looks like I am. So how are you doing on your side, Sly? Heading to the next job right now.
Rajan is able to monitor all of our communications out here with that elephant-driven satellite array.
That's pretty grim. You got a plan for shutting it down?
Don't I always? Now, the local spice plants are illegal for good reason. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then presto! The satellite's in pieces.
A crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to do some serious climbing, as they only grow high up in the jungle canopy.
If it's serious climbing I have to do, then consider it done. Well, I managed to get the first one. Phew, Bentley sure wasn't kidding about doing some serious climbing. Alright, one more ought to do it.
Sly, now take all the spice plants you've collected to the elephant's feed basket.
Watch out, big elephant. This is going to be spicy.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Well, you do not want to go in front of a mad elephant, or else you'll get trampled. Coming up, the Cooper gang will figure out a way how to get both halves of the Clockwerk Heart. How are they going to pull it off? We'll find out soon.